We are freshly microneedled, and yes, I'm well aware, looking like a tomato. I'm microneedling my face for the first time at home today, and I'm taking you guys along on this journey and showing you step by step exactly how I do it. Inserting the part where I am not a licensed esthetician or an esthetician whatsoever. However, I have done a ton of research over this last month, and I've taken a ton of tips and tutorials from licensed estheticians on how to do this. So please do your research, and please be careful when doing any sort of procedure at home. First things first, let's talk about the supplies that you're gonna need. Number 1, antibacterial soap. Number 2, at least 70% isopropyl rubbing alcohol. Number 3, numbing cream. I chose to go with the lidocaine numbing cream. Sterile alcohol pads. Number 5, gloves. Number 6, of course, your microneedling pen. I went with the Dr. Pen M8S after doing a ton of research. This one seems to be the best one, especially for the best value. You're also gonna need a clear glass container. Of course, your microneedling cartridge. I decided to go with the 12 needles because go big or go home. The first thing that we're gonna do before we do anything, of course, is wash our hands with antibacterial soap. I'm gonna wash these bad boys like I'm going in for surgery. One of the things that you wanna make sure you maintain while you are microneedling at home is, I won't say sterile environment because people are gonna yell at me, but the least bacteria-free environment you can possibly have, including bacteria that might be on your hands, bacteria that might be on your face, as well as bacteria that might be on your tools. So we are gonna cover off on all those today. Thing we're gonna go in and do is double cleanse our face, and with just a gentle facial cleanser. I also had to pull my hair back fully to make sure it was out of my face and not touching my face at all. Next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna glove up. We're gonna go in with our numbing cream. We're gonna go in with our numbing cream and we're gonna apply it. I don't do an excessive amount. Be careful around the eyes. I'm gonna do my neck and my chest too. So I'm gonna apply it on there. We let it sit for 20 minutes, toss these gloves out. While I'm numbing up, let's talk about what I'm gonna be microneedling onto my face. Today, I decided to go with pure hyaluronic acid. I've gone back and forth about this. I've seen people that have said only do pure hyaluronic acid or a saline solution. But of course, before that, I had bought these booster serums from Dr. Pen. So I'm not ruling them out. I have the combo pack, but I'm not gonna use them for my first time today. I'd rather play it safe. Don't worry, we're gonna go back in and wash our hands again because I know I've touched all this stuff, but I'm numbing up first. I'm gonna be using this little brush that I've literally had for years from Sephora. So the first thing I'm going in and doing is I'm giving it an antibacterial wash down, and then I'm gonna go with an alcohol wipe and also wash it down with an alcohol wipe. Again, I am taking extra precautions because the things that I learned is bacteria, bacteria, bacteria. That's what you want to be careful with when you are doing at-home microneedling. So I'm avoiding that at all costs. Let's chat about another step that I'm doing, and it's taking an extra precaution to soak the needle in rubbing alcohol before I put it on. So again, I saw some back and forth about whether these were actually sterile or not. Again, I'm not taking any chances. So we're just gonna dunk her right into the isopropyl rubbing alcohol, and we're gonna let her sit there for 2 minutes to know that she's gonna be completely sterile. It helps if I take the actual cap off. With a new pair of gloves. The thing that I want to do is I want to wipe this down with rubbing alcohol pads. Going in and completely wiping down all surface areas. The numbing cream has been sitting for about 20 minutes. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to wash it off, again, with just a gentle face wash. I feel like I just waterboarded myself. Give her a dry off with just a clean cotton pad. Off goes the second pair of gloves. You need 3 pairs for this. The last step for me is to go over my face, again with rubbing alcohol. The needle that I'm using is a 12 needle cartridge. This is supposed to be the best results for clearing out pores and anti-aging properties for microneedling. Let's do the damn thing. Go in with my Glide serum, and I'm gonna gently press it. I kick things off by doing a horizontal pass. And I'm not pressing in, I'm gliding my pen. And then I'm gonna go in and do vertical, then horizontal, and then circles. Okay, 1 forehead patch is done. If it catches it all, it means you need some more Glide serum. Ooh, got a hair there. Up, down. And then we're going circles. Next up, we're going to cheeks. So for the cheeks, I'm gonna do a 1 millimeter depth because they're fattier, they can handle a little bit more. I'm gonna start horizontally here. I'm just gliding the pen along. And in circles. Okay, cheeks done. Next, we're gonna go in and do the under eyes. So for this, I'm going to pull my skin down, and you wanna be careful about basically getting it on your orbital bone. And also the depth that I am doing is 0.25 for this, since obviously the under eye area is very sensitive and you don't wanna go anywhere near the tear duct. And that's it for that. Next up is the chin. And so for this one, I'm back to 1 millimeter. Moving on to the other cheek. I'm just gliding it back and forth on my cheek. I want to get this side area as well. I'm doing this at a 0.5. Next up is the nose. For the nose, I'm doing 0.25. This one always makes me want to sneeze. Oh, it tickles the sinuses. Down. Now, I noticed I was a little conservative in my forehead here, so I'm gonna go back in and just touch up this top part on my forehead. Okay, face is done. Making our way on down. My face is starting to feel spicy. We are officially done and looking like a tomato. So what I'm gonna do is just go in with a little bit more hyaluronic acid and just use this as my moisturizer right now and just let my skin start to repair itself. A couple of other things to note. This is a one-time use, throw it away. You're done with it. We are freshly microneedled, and yes, I'm well aware, looking like a tomato. This is what happens to me after I microneedle. Don't be surprised if swelling starts. It's definitely gonna happen. So I'm gonna let my skin repair itself and do its thing. The more inflammatory response, the better. So I'm gonna give it a couple of hours. I'm leaving the hyaluronic acid serum on, and then I'll go in with a red light mask in probably like 3 hours and start to calm some of this redness down. 6-hour update, the swelling is definitely going down. The redness is going down. I'm feeling pretty good about this, I'm not gonna lie. 2 days post microneedling. The skin is looking nice. The pores are starting to minimize. My skin is definitely recovering quicker because I didn't go as deep. I still have some redness, so I think this is actually an allergic reaction to lidocaine. I think I'm gonna do a test microneedling patch on the back of my hand with numbing cream and without numbing cream to see what happens. So I'll probably film that, but I think I'm 95% sure I'm allergic to lidocaine, and that's why my neck is still a teensy tiny bit red here, but the face isn't. Very happy. The swelling, I think, is like completely gone. It's day 2 of my period, and I ate like a bad meal last night and drank some wine, so I think I'm just a little swollen all over because of those external factors, but my face is definitely not swollen from the microneedling anymore. So I'm very happy with the results, and I'm definitely gonna do a round 2, probably in about like 5 to 6 weeks.